Everybody, I'm back. Everybody, Gina Young is back, and I'm back with yet another amazing recipe. I am so excited yet another day because the Super Bowl is around the corner. Gina Young has an amazing recipe for you all. This definitely is a recipe you want to put on your dinner table for the Super Bowl. Who loves homemade chili sauce? Homemade chili sauce that you're going to put over top of a bratwurst or even over top of a good juicy hot dog. This recipe is easy, doesn't require a lot of ingredients, and if you make it Gina Young style, hands down it's going to be tasty. Here are the lovely ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need some ground beef. Now, all depending on how many people you're going to feed, that's going to depend on how much meat you're going to use. You can see that I have 80-20 ground beef, and I'm using 2 pounds. We're going to need some hot dogs, so I got some jumbo franks there. We got bell peppers and onions so we can make this sauce taste delicious. Got to have some hot dog buns. Got to have that shredded cheddar cheese. So we also have tomato sauce. And honestly, just to be honest, I love to use the Hunt's tomato sauce. So that's what I'm going to be using today. Now, when you think about making a chili sauce for hot dogs, it's really an option to you if you want to use petite diced tomatoes. We like that little chunkiness that it gives, so we like to use a can or half a can of petite diced tomatoes. Gonna need a couple of spices so we can make this thing taste good. Okay, so right here we have chili seasoning. I love to use the chili seasoning. We have 2 packets. When you purchase these packets, they do tell you 1 pound per package, so I have 2. And we have onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper, paprika. We have some red pepper flakes, a little bit of dried parsley flakes, and believe it or not, we're going to put a pinch or 2 of sugar. Is the sugar going to make it sweet? Nope, I promise you. And then also for the Super Bowl here at the Young's house, we love to have some good old popcorn. So I have some cheese popcorn, and we got the buttery toffee popcorn as well that we will be serving, you know, for the Super Bowl. How many of you all are so excited for the Super Bowl? Here at the Young's house, we are so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait for the commercials. I can't wait for the commercials. Okay, so now I have some beautiful hamburger here that I want to start to season up. Let's season it up right now. In here we have onion and garlic powder, and I'm not going to be shy when I season. I'm just not. I gotta have that flavor in order for it to taste good. A little bit of dried parsley flakes and red pepper flakes. Now, we're not using enough red pepper flakes to knock anybody's socks off. You know what I mean? Just enough to taste in the back of the palate. This is salt and pepper blend. Okay, paprika. Just like so. This is not smoked paprika. Now, although we are going to be using some sugar, the sugar will go in when we mix in the sauce, and then we'll give it a taste. So let's get the hamburger nice and browned up. Okay, and when I come back, we'll get started chopping up some veggies just like so. We don't need, look at that huge onion. It's beautiful. It's a nice sweet Vidalia onion. We're going to cut just a little bit because when you make a homemade chili sauce, you got to have the bell peppers and onions. What I want to do right now before we begin to chop up our bell peppers and onions, let's go ahead and take this handy dandy masher. And I want to mash my meat. Now, those of you that don't eat beef or you want it to be a little bit lighter, absolutely, you can use a ground turkey. You know, and or a ground chicken. And guess what? It would still be delicious using the same recipe that I'm using here today. So I want to mash it down a little bit. And as the beef cooks, I want to really make sure I get little tiny pieces, because when I make meatballs here, we want for this ground meat to be in fine, small pieces, okay? So like I said, as it cooks, we'll continue to mash it down. Okay, so what I want to do right now is let's chop up some bell peppers and onions. Now, Let somebody in the comment section let me know. Have you tried my trick where when you boil a hot dog, listen to me. When you boil a hot dog, take a little bit of vinegar and put it in your water. Boil that hot dog and it tastes better. Oh, yes. I know right now you're saying, what? Vinegar in it? Is it going to make your hot dog taste like vinegar? No, it's not. Guess what it does? It makes your hot dog taste amazing. I know it's totally nuts, right? But sometimes you got to go outside of the box to get the flavor that you're looking for. It doesn't matter if I'm just having a plain old hot dog. If I'm having a plain old hot dog, I got to boil it with water and just, like I said, just a little drizzle of vinegar makes that hot dog taste so delicious. And you can even use any kind of smoked sausage or bratwurst to put this gorgeous chili sauce on top of. And then the next day, if you have chili sauce left over, grab a box of crackers and you got chili. Absolutely. Top that baby off with some cheese and some fresh onions. And listen here, anytime here at the Young's house, when I make chili, I always make sure that I make enough so we can have as leftovers. You bet I do. Okay, so now I'm chopping down the bell peppers just like so in this manner. Not too small, not too big. You know, just get it in there because it's gorgeous color and also it tastes good, all right? So let's get this in just like so. Let it cook up with that ground beef. All right, gorgeous. And honestly, I feel like that's enough bell peppers. This bell pepper right here will go into a freezer bag for a later date. Okay, so let's go ahead, chop up some onion. And we don't need a lot of onion. We just don't. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I get some in there, but not too much. Sometimes there's something, I believe you can overwhelm situations. You know, if you decide you want to put too much onion, you can overwhelm it. You just need a little bit. And remember that we are using garlic and onion powder. Okay, so now let's get to chopping. I hope y'all are having a great day today with God on your side. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you ever tried to make a homemade chili sauce? Have you tried to make it Gina Young style? If you haven't, you're in for a treat because right here live, you're going to see how easy it is to make it in this video. Okay, let's get to chopping just like so. Onions, and that's enough. I'm not even going to use that right there. We'll put this into a freezer bag as well. Onions, and then we'll come in close on that hamburger, and it's smelling good already. The Super Bowl is around the corner. Each and every one of you is looking for that perfect recipe to put on your dinner table. Who doesn't love a good chili dog? I definitely am someone that goes nuts over a good chili dog. Ooh, listen here. You heard me? I love that I can make my own chili sauce and people go nuts over it. You know, I'm not a fan. I just have to say this. I'm not a fan of the Hormel chili. I'm just not a fan of the Hormel chili. They do have Hormel chili with beans and without beans, but I don't like the flavor. I would rather make the chili sauce at home. It tastes better. I can put the ingredients in that I like, and everyone enjoys it. Now, there is a chili sauce out there. If there's ever a day that I don't feel like making a homemade chili sauce and spoiling my family, there is a chili sauce that I like to have. I believe I have some in my pantry, and I want to show you all this chili sauce just in case you don't want to make it homemade. So I'll show you the chili sauce that I love. Now, when I make hot dogs, I put the vinegar in it, so you can see right here. Come on, camera, come with me, baby. We have just water. Let's get some fresh hot dogs in there. When I have hot dogs, I'm not a fan of the beef hot dogs. I feel like beef hot dogs are really salty. Let me know in the comment section below what type of hot dogs you like. I like the all meat. It's the chicken, beef, and the pork. I think they have the best flavor. So now I'm going to run and grab my vinegar so we can put vinegar in there and let those hot dogs just boil up. Let me show you How much vinegar? Look, don't get crazy. Just a little bit is all. Perfect. Good hot dogs. All right, so now let's chop down some of this beef or your turkey or your chicken, just like so. And then I'll go grab that can of chili sauce that I love. It's a chili sauce that when I would go over my friends when I was younger, I was introduced to this chili sauce because like for lunch or for dinner, we would have hot dogs. And I must have been, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 years old. I would go over their house and they had this type of chili sauce. And when I got older, I purchased it and I thought, this is the chili sauce I used to have when I would go over my friend's house when I was younger. So let me show you. I have to show you. Here it is, guys. Look at that. It's so delicious. This is a memory of my childhood. You ever get a chance to find it in your local market, grab you some. Okay, grab you some. It's delicious. If you don't want to make a Gina Young style. I'm just saying. Now let's talk about something interesting while our burger cooks up and our hot dogs begin to cook. Okay, so what I want to talk about is today. Let's look at the date. Today, Wednesday, Gina Young is going live. I'm going live tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a whole live cooking session. I'm going to be showing you all how to make delicious Parmesan crusted chicken tenderloin pieces that are absolutely juicy, tender, and so flavorful. Okay, so we're going to make a whole dinner. You guys work, and when you come home, you want to make something quick, easy, and simple that doesn't cost a lot of money. This is the recipe. So if you want to cook live tonight with Gina Young, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, feel free to join the live. In the community post, I posted all of the ingredients that you're going to need to cook live with me. So please feel free to check out the community post. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure the notification bell is on. And make sure to press all so you can be notified anytime Gina Young makes a video, Gina Young goes live, or even if I post a community post. So that's going to be exciting. Can't wait to see you all there. One thing that you're going to need is a strainer. A lot of people like to call it a colander. Because if you look in the pan, you can literally see we got a lot of oil in this beef. Okay, so one thing we're going to want to do, once that beef is fully cooked, we're going to drain that unwanted oil so we don't have oil in our chili sauce. Now, I want you all to get all excited about today. Today, Gina Young is really working it out. So I just told you we're going live today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, showing you Super Bowl foods right now. And then later on, sometime this afternoon, I was thinking about doing a Caribbean food mukbang. We'll just see. We'll just see. Your girl's on a roll right now. And I'm thanking God along the way. The reason why I'm thanking God along the way is because I'm thanking God for the courage, the will, and the strength to do what I do on a daily basis. And I always ask God, Heavenly Father, please, anything that I do in life, I invite you in it as well. So I don't do anything in life without God. Everything that you all see me doing, it's always with God right on my side. I'm hoping you all can see that I'm straining the oil away from the cooked meat. Make sure you cook your meat. Beautiful. It's well done. We're draining that oil, and then we're going to put the burger back into the pan. The oil's nice and drained. I have this heat turned on to a medium. Let's go ahead and put tomato sauce. Make sure you love the type of tomato sauce that you're going to use. I happen to love Hunt's tomato sauce. Ooh, I really do. Okay, and so now this is a 29-ounce can. Okay, and if at any time I feel like I need a little bit more, I'll put some more in. But the 29-ounce can usually goes perfect for 2 pounds of ground meat. Okay, you don't want it too watery, you know, because a chili that's too watery on top of a hot dog bun is just not going to sit right, right? It's going to make your hot dog bun soggy. So don't make a chili that's really, really watery. Okay, you all understand what I'm saying. Okay, so right away, I'm going to start to season this baby up. Let me know in the comment section below if you're getting, sorry about the camera action here, Just trying to get it nice and perfect so y'all can see. Let me know if you got a good view. Okay, I'm going right in with, and I'm going to turn it down a little bit because we want this to simmer on low. I'm going to go right in with 2 pinches of sugar. Gina, is the sugar going to make it sweet? Nope. And guess what? I promise. It's a promise. The sugar gives it a umami factor. Make them say, mommy. Yes, where she get this recipe from. Okay, that's what it does. All right, I'm going in with that chili sauce. Those of you that don't want to use chili packets, I said chili sauce, but you know what I mean. Those that don't want to use these chili packets, you can use cumin, paprika, and you can also use, what's the next ingredient? Chili powder, cumin powder, paprika, and then you have basically chili seasoning. Okay, but like I said, for some reason, I just happen to love these chili seasoning packets because it just makes it perfect every time. Everyone goes nuts over my quick and simple chili sauce, Gina Young style. Make it for your Super Bowl. Your family will thank you. Yes, can you imagine? You're going over your family and friends' house for the Super Bowl. You want to see what they're going to have, and they have homemade chili sauce and hot dogs. Everyone's happy. Trust me. I tasted, excuse me, I tasted my chili sauce. I feel like it needs a little bit more garlic and onion powder, a little tiny bit more salt. Okay, so that was the salt and pepper blend that we just threw in there. And then we're going to taste it again, but I'll taste it on camera so you all can see how it tastes. Oh, yes. And just let it simmer. Let it simmer as long as you want. You hear me? Woo, you hear me? I'm making a mess in here. So I'm not trying to grab the beef. What I'm trying to do is get my spoon coated in sauce so I can see what it tastes like. That's it. Oh, it's good. Packed with flavor. Remember I said that if you want to, you can use some petite diced tomatoes. I'm going to use a half a can. Because like I said, here at the Youngs, we like that little bit of chunkiness that it brings. I'm just a half a can. I did drain the extra liquid that was in the can so we don't make this, we don't want to water it down. Gorgeous, let it simmer. When I come back, we're making chili dogs, Gina Young style. Make you some. Ooh, wait, look how thick. Perfect for these hot dogs. Yeah. Look at this. After simmering for a half an hour, chili dogs are served. If you all enjoyed this video, tell the whole world about Gina Young. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful meal today. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Look at that. Don't put too much sauce on to make your bun soggy. God bless. Thank you for watching. Good night. Look at the onions. Yes.